Xiaomi Redmi Note 14 Pro Plus 5G. Oh my god. Nakakatakot na si Xiaomi this year. If nakita nyo ang sobrang ganda ng specs ng mga phones nila last year, wait till you see the phones this year. Yung level ng tech nila is way above the competition for the price. And this year, they took it to another level. So this phone, Redmi Note 14 Pro Plus 5G, guys, Snapdragon 7S Gen 3, 120 watts fast charging, 3000 nits, bright AMOLED display. May telephoto na. Last year, walang telephoto. Now, with the specs it has, parang hindi lang siya camera, but also a gaming device. Pati yung tsura niya, mukhang gaming phone. Nalilito na ako, Xiaomi. Yan ang ginagawa mo. It's even got IP68 water and dust resistance. Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2. Sobrang matibay din. And it's got the brand new HyperOS 2.0. Better software, much safer. Wala nang deadboot. Beans, I told you not to tell the dead... The joke lang. Kapag si Beans you're watching Unbox Diaries. Woohoo. Guys, bagsak presyo po tayo sa TikTok shop. Ito pala si Jack.
Hi guys! So follow niyo na ako at meron akong special discount sa live ko nito.
At ito naman si Chai.
Hello guys! Follow niyo na ako sa TikTok shop at marami tayong pa-discount.
Follow na! TikTok shop, bagsak presyo. Ito po yung box niya, and this is pretty plain, pretty okay box. Got the phone at the front, HyperOS aside. May 5G daw siya. With your favorite Google apps, Google is a trademark of Google LCC. Front and center yung camera dito, no? Camera-centric phone, Redmi Note series. Small box inside. SIM ejector pin. Uy, a very nice black jelly case. The papers, safety information, and quick start guide and warranty card. Di po to China Roman. This is the official NTC version. May warranty kay Lighthouse. And this is the phone. Color blue, frost blue. Underneath we're getting, 120 watts. Ang laki naman itong charger na to. Big, fat, hard, just like mine. The big white charger. USB Type-C cable. Mahaba din. And that is pretty much it. Here's the Redmi. Alam mo yung problema ko? It's not even red. Kala mo Redmi. This is blue. Wait lang, ba't ganon? Mas elegante pa rin si Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G last year. I love that design. Why is it like this? Bakit mukha siyang gaming phone? Mukha siyang Poco phone, ha? It's got the carbon fiber texture at the back. And you got the big camera at the back. Pero kasi guys, Poco, hindi ganon kaganda yung camera ni Poco. Redmi, now this is the camera-centric series phone ni Xiaomi. Sa mid-range. But I gotta say, this is a mid-range looking phone. Siguro last year medyo high-end yung thing. Now, parang mid-range. Pero with this kind of design, parang mas masarap mag-gaming dito. Yes, I've actually played with this kind of style, no? Okay lang pala na mayroong camera module na ganito kalaki sa likod. You'll get used to it. Pero kasi, syempre, kapag ka nag-picture-picture ka na, kailangan mong punasan lagi yung camera. Dahil yung kamay mo ay dito lagi. Tinatamaan yung malaking camera sa likod. Oh, by the way, the camera module is very thick and big. It's got the grooves at the sides. Meron siyang dalawang major camera. 50MP main sensor, 50MP telephoto, at meron siyang 8MP ultra-wide angle lens. Kompleto na ngayon, no? Kasi last year, wala siyang telephoto. And if you're really serious about your photography, kailangan nyo talaga ng telephoto camera. This will enable you to take those portrait shots much more effectively. Alam niyo naman, kailangan ng konting zoomed in for those portrait shots. Now that is a big black camera, the true BBs. Lagay itong videographer ko na sabi lahat niyan.
Hindi ako yung script guys, siya yung script.
Pakita nga yung videographer. Siya po yung gumawa ng script ko today. Yes, Sean. The phone is plastic na sa likod. Pero guys, sa harapan ay Corning Gorilla Victus 2. Very matibay, no? You don't even have to put tempered glass sa harapan or any screen protector. It will survive. Pero guys, if you're planning on reselling this device in the future, mas maganda lagyan mo siya ng screen protector para kapag meet up ka na with your potential buyer, wala siya makitang gasgas. Siyempre, alam naman ba? Parang merong plus 1K. Tingnan natin kung gaano katibay. Ooh, boom. 18K na lang guys, benta ko sa inyo. Bakit 18K? Well, actually dapat 25K kasi hinawakan na ni Unbox Diaries. Nanood na rin ako ng ball dito. I sprayed it some attention. Now the phone is very thick. Makapal po siya, mabigat po siya. Pero it does feel like a very nice mid-range phone. By the way, dual speakers po siya sa taas, sa baba. IR blaster and microphone sa taas. Microphone din sa ilalim. SIM tray, USB Type-C port. Sa kanan is yung power button and yung volume rocker. And now for the display. The display is very similar kay Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G last year. 6.67-inch. 3D curved AMOLED. 120Hz HDR10+, Dolby Vision. Pero guys, last year is 1,800 nits lang. Ngayon, 3,000 nits na po yung kanyang brightness, which is much more usable daw siya sa labas. Pero inside, same lang po sila ng previous model. 500 nits, peak normal brightness. Uy, meron na siyang Google Gemini right out of the box, no? Kapag di mo na kaya mag-install ng Google Gemini, inunahan ka na ni Google. Para daw di mo na gamitin si ChatGPT para sa kanila ng ads. At inunahan ka na rin ni Lazada. May Lazada na rin dito. Na pwede naman tanggalin. May mga apps pa dito na games. But you can pretty much uninstall naman halos lahat ito. Now, display-wise, I think this phone is very wide, no? Actually, when playing games, parang sobrang comfortable maglaro ng games dito. Ang wide ng playing field. Hindi cramped yung kamay ko kapag naglalaro ng Mobile Legends. And also, watching movies and videos sa Netflix, YouTube, swabe lang. But it's not a huge difference from last year's model. Kung nababalak ka mag-upgrade ngayon, might not be a huge difference. Pero kung mag-upgrade ka from a previous model, talagang malaking jump niya. As usual, maganda tingnan ang mga content sa ganitong klaseng display. 3D curve po siya, very sagad tingnan. Very bright ang display, especially kapag nasa labas ka, talagang kitang-kita mo pa rin yung content kahit tirik ang araw. That is the power of 3,000 nits of brightness. Also, very useful to. Ito yung hinihintay ko, guys. Kasi nga, kapag nasa labas ka last year, parang hindi masyado malinaw ang viewfinder's camera. This is gonna be very helpful when you're taking pictures outside kapag masyadong bright yung araw. Now, it's much more helpful to use the viewfinder dito sa cellphone. Syempre, important talaga ang brightness for the composition. You need to really see your subject, yung pinipicturean mo, yung kanyang buong detail. Also, essential yung accuracy. To see the exposure, siguro, the color. Yung kasi sobrang arte. Sobrang kailangan detailed. Halos lahat. Now, before I go to the camera, performance muna. Performance is very important for most people. Ang to benchmark is 700,000 points. Pretty okay na. Dimensity 8020 like performance. 5G na po to. Pero sa advantage sa Dimensity, guys, is this one is much more optimized for emulation. Now, for Mobile Legends, Ultra. That is all you need to know. Very smooth naman siya. Also, malaking impact yung AMOLED display. Very smooth. 120 FPS talaga siya. Now, the great thing about phones these days is mas accessible na po ang high performance. At yung demand for high performance is hindi ganun kataas. Guys, sa Pilipinas, mas importante na ngayon yung high performance na mura lang. Mas mura na ngayon ang mga chipset na high performance. Umabot na ng 1 million points tapos 15K na lang and below. Tapos sa mga games, ganun pa rin. Mobile Legends, Genshin Impact, Call of Duty, PUBG, hindi na nag-evolve. So yung demand hindi na ganun kataas. Meaning, you might not even need to buy a true flagship device kasi anything that's above 2 million points, parang wala nang kwenta. You might just only need 1.5 million points on Antutu benchmark to run Genshin Impact 60 frames per second ultra graphics. Parang sayang na. Pero mas okay to sa Pilipinas dahil, syempre, mahal yung 80K, 70K. What if bike na lang ganito? Oh, by the way, Call of Duty, ito po siya. Max na siya. Wala siyang ultra. So, mga 60 FPS po to at max settings. Ayun, kaya naman niya. Very smooth, very vibrant. Maganda naman ang gameplay. Also, sagad siya tingnan because of the 3D curve display. Also, ang sarap talaga maglaro on this phone. Yung kanyang shape talaga really contributes to better gameplay, better ergonomics. Nasa Genshin Impact ulit talaga, no? Ito yung limitation na nakita ko. This is still by far the benchmark ng mga smartphones sa performance. Even in 2025. Although may lumabas ng Zenless Zero, Wuthering Waves has withered away. Yun ang problema talaga sa mobile gaming, guys. Kailangan talaga ng community. That's why wala na pong HOK masyado. Oh! Ano nangyari kay HOK? What? Malaking pera ginastos para mag-market and wala nangyari. People didn't jump because it did not solve a new problem. It still did the same thing, no? Wala namang pago doon. Parang same lang siya ang Mobile Legends. Pero yung Genshin Impact, ito na po. Medium graphics, 60 frames per second, kaya-kaya na po niya. Before, low graphics lang po, Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G. Now, 60 FPS. Basta may game boost or game turbo and performance mode, kailangan i-turn nyo yan para mas consistent yung frames niya, especially when battling the bosses. But it's not 60 FPS, guys. No, kapag ka masyado marami nang nangyayari sa screen, medyo nahirapan na siya. Pero, it's pretty nice to see something na ganito yung performance na sa isang Redmi Note series device. Alam niyo naman, anything under 20K has a lot of compromise sa specs. And now you're getting pretty much best of both worlds, camera and performance. It's a good thing na wala masyadong graphically demanding game that comes along every year to challenge these chipsets. And now it's time for the camera. The camera is, I'm very confident that you will love the camera. Even compared it to the Poco X6 Pro. Now, the camera megapixel is very clear, 50 MP. Pero yung sensor hindi clear. Pero sabi, Sony Light Fusion, 800. Last year, 200 MP Nangyari. Ngayon, 50. Pero, budo lang naman yun. Megapixel is not everything. Tapos meron pa siyang 50 megapixel telephoto camera. First time in a Redmi Note series phone. 8 megapixel ultra-wide angle lens. 20 megapixel selfie camera. May 0.8x din. By the way, no, nagulat ako sa camera app. Meron siyang 200MP mode. This could be still a 200MP camera. Or nakalimutan i-update. The software thinks it's still the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus. Pero ito yung pictures. The pictures are pretty good. Not Xiaomi 14T good. No, it's not like a level. But for a mid-range camera, it is incredibly good, especially sa outdoor shots namin. Guys, ang ganda ng kulay. Very fresh kapag ka tao. Pretty good skin tone. Okay na yung kanyang contrast and saturation. Di na masyado OA. Sakto lang yung dynamic range, no? There are times na medyo hirap siya sa mga highlights. But overall, it's very impressive. Pero mas na-impress ako sa kanyang portrait shots. Guys, this telephoto camera, so versatile. Tignan mo to Up to 4x optical zoom. And look at that. Grabe yung kanyang stabilization. Your hand could be so shaky, but this one still remains stable. Even at 30x, stable pa rin siya. That is incredible. Pero medyo blurry na po yung 30x. 4x yung kanyang medyo confident image quality. It's got 0.6x, 1x, 2x, at 4x. If that is important for you. Fully stacked yung kanyang portrait shot. Uy, tinan mo, meron siya HD portrait. If you want extra resolution sa portrait shots nyo, Pro Mode has a lot of power. Pwede kang Pro Mode sa photo, meron din siyang Pro Mode for the video. Meron siyang histogram, meron pa siyang audio bars to monitor your audio. Up to 4K, 30 frames per second. Meron pa siyang 4K 24 FPS. Also 1080p 60 frames per second. And it's even got steady video. EIS at 1080p 60 frames per second. Oh, by the way, pwede ka mag-macro shots with the telephoto camera. So, mahilig ka mag-picture ng mga macro, close-up shots. Ito yung flower na pinicture na sa labas, yung parang pollen. Now, indoors, low light, it's incredibly good. Sobrang sharp. And the background blur, super nice. Hindi perfect yung kanyang cutout Although maganda yan yung background blur. Pero yung skin tone talaga, dito ko na-inlove sa mga Xiaomi phone. Hindi siya OA, hindi ka totally Photoshop ang itsura mo. Kasi iba talagang dumikit yung mukha, sobrang kuminis, nawala yung ibang blemishes. It's like you're a totally different person with a other brand phone. Ito talaga kung ano ka, mas fresh ka lang. By the way, the selfie camera's impressive. 0.8x. See yourself more, even half body, pwedeng-pwede. Dati kasi mukha lang ito. Kayang-kaya, half body. Pwede ka mag-group photo with the selfie camera. 20 megapixels yan. Very sharp naman. Also, very good in low light, no? Yung selfie camera. Kung nasa loob ka ng bahay, no? But, in terms of kapag ka sobrang madilim na talaga, nasa labas ka, wala masyadong ilaw, well, it's still gonna be sharp. Kaya lang, at times, may mga blurry kang makuha. Kapag ka magalaw ka siguro yung kamay mo, mag-night mode ka, pero you just need to be careful kapag sobrang dilim na. But overall, the camera is gonna blow you away if yun talaga hanap mo. By the way, mabilis siya mag-charge. 120 watts, fast charging. 30 minutes charging lang yan. Ang presyo, ito na po. There could be discounts in our live sa TikTok shop if you want lang naman. Siyempre, andyan yung mga UD girls natin and si Sendo. They usually do live sa TikTok. As solid naman yung mga discounts nila. Yun naman. Overall, I think it's an okay phone, no? Medyo, hindi na siyang kasing social tingnan nung dati. But performance-wise, camera-wise, wala pa sabi. It's very, very good for the price. Siyempre, Xiaomi kasi yan. If you want solid talaga, Xiaomi lang talaga yan. Speaking of solid, if you want more solid reviews just like this one, alam nyo na gagawin, subscribe, hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my great content. Let's begin. You're watching Unbox Diaries. Hoo-hoo.